this differently. I'm going to see. Well, that ain't going to work, is it? It'd have to be higher. Just give me a minute here, folks. Oh.
We will never sacrifice our safety or of our guests to open the mountain early.
Okay. Let's go to live chat. I'll pull you up. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Just give me a second here. I was going to try and get me and the motion on camera, but, well, it's just not going to work, is it? So, live free or die. Hey, clean my glasses. Today we're working on apples. Now, I think our interruptions in the audio were from solar flares, because I checked my data usage and everything on my phone, and I'm way under usage, So, I'm not sure if the apple peeler is going to work on these apples. Hang on a second. Got to try and film this too while I'm doing this, for those folks who want to see what I'm doing. Now, I was going to try and I'm going to try and peel these with the apple peeler. But these are not the best. These are not the best apples, right? And they have soft spots, and the peeler doesn't like soft spots, but we're going to do the best we can. No. That, not 58 minutes ago, honey. That's when I set it up. And you have to look in the title for the time. And it's, well, let's get you a little bit closer here. We're back into Eastern Standard Time now. Hang on a second. I gotta set up a little bit better. And where the heck did I put my tea? I love these old cotton bath mats. They're really good. I have my water here. Lemon water. I have a compost bucket over to my left, and my apples are right here. So, let me see if I can't get this in the camera angle. How's everybody doing today? Didn't sound healthy. Okay, that is better. That's better. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Well, here it's, I haven't changed that clock yet. Here it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So we're going to give this a chance. Now remember, when you're using these apple peelers, put the prongs in the stem end. Put the prongs in the stem end. Especially if the apple might be a little bit on the soft side. Let's just see. Well, this has a bad spot on it, but we'll see. Yeah, see if it gets a soft spot. If it hits a soft spot, it does not want to peel. So there is the bad spot. Just going to cut that right out. Trim the peel off. Now this both slices and cores the apple. I may end up hand peeling these. I'm just dehydrating apples this year, folks. Costco. What about Costco? Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey, Waldo, Linda, Seashell, Becky, Linda Bob, Jennifer Jacks, Jiminy Cricket, Jennifer Jacks. You make my heart go clickety-clack. Tweedle-it, tweedle-it, tweedle-dee. So I'm going to go through the best of these apples. I've given them a cursory washing, but they are grounders. So otherwise I'd just be peeling them and putting them directly on the dehydrator. But I want them to go through a lemon rinse for, yeah, these, see, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. So we're going to nix the peeler. Oh, excuse the view. I'm going to find my apple core. Apple slicer core. Should be in the drawer here somewhere. Good Lord, I got 3 junk drawers and most people only have 1. Well, they're not junk drawers really, but for the love of Pete. Well, I guess I'm doing it all the old-fashioned way. Oh. There goes my head. Yes, of course I did. Danny Love, oh, Danny Love. Hey, Cal, Aaron, MH. We call dried apples in Pennsylvania Dutch Schnitz apples. Really? I have to peel these by hand. They're a little too on the soft side for the apple peeler. And I'm going to take one more look for my core. I think it might be over here. Oh, and there's my tea. I was getting up for it anyway. All right. Jiminy, Jiminy, Jack, make my heart go clickety-clack. No. Next time I go out, I'm going to have to get another apple slicer core. I am running my first batch of applesauce through. I'm just making dried apples. I like them. They're good in my pies when I use God, these are almost applesauce. Almost. So I'm just slicing them into the water. And no, I'm not making vinegar this year, for those folks who are going to ask. Oh, and guess what? Howie brought me back these apples. There were no carrots left, no deer carrots left. Now, that's not to say there won't be any more next week, like later on in the week, but we'll see. Okay. So, let's hope we don't have any more interruptions in our audio today, like yesterday. This is not my favorite way. Oh, also, I'm not finished my onions yet. I'll be doing them after the apples. But, well, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, right. I went to, you know that last 10-pound bag of carrot or potatoes I saved to fresh eat? I went to chop up some, peel and chop up some potatoes for air-fried potatoes last night with our meatloaf. And several of them were rotten directly in the center. They looked absolutely beautiful. You could have baked those potatoes. You never would have known until you opened it. So what I did was, as I thought, I'm not leaving these to chance. So I got enough done. I must have cut out about two potatoes worth of rot. And then I peeled and cut them all up and put them in a bowl of water in the fridge, and I'm going to can them later. That is not going to be a video. Yeah, of course I'll find the implement after I'm done, Rose. Of course. Hi, Rosie. I love dried apples too. And I'm, everybody knows at the end of the month, I'm getting a whole bunch of teeth removed. And then my mouth has to heal for 3 months. So it'll be February, March before I go in for getting my mouth molded for dentures and partial plates. It's partial plates on top and bottom, but it's mostly fake teeth. So, hey, Matt Bob, how are you? It's been a bit, eh? How are you? I need to put dinner in the crock pot. Be right back. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I got to take the pork chops out for supper. We're going to have pork chops. Poor Howie. He's trying. Oh, I tell you. I don't want to talk about it, but he's trying to fix the roof on the shop. And let's see if I can get this a little bit more in the camera view here. There we go. And he smashed his thumb with the hammer because he was putting shingles on. Poor baby. Come in, he goes, oh, I'm just having a bad day. 3 people have wanted to buy his the tow dolly that we bought to tow our little car behind the motorhome. But since he bought that trailer, he's selling the little tow dolly so he can fix the new trailer, and we'll just use it if we go anywhere, right? But it's also a race car trailer as well. So 3 people, like, he put it up for sale, and 3 people, like 11 or 12 people were interested, but 3 people made offers and then said, we'll be there first thing tomorrow morning. And Howie said, call at 8. Don't call until after 8 a.m. and then come on out. And then they never show. And then he's left 3 other people hanging, waiting on a hear back. You know what I mean? So he's just not having a good day, baby. Poor baby. And he smashed his thumb, and I had to bandage it up for him. I'll tell you what. I just hope that we haven't reached our money limit with our insurance for extractions, because I need my I need 7 more teeth, and I don't want to do it in more than one sitting. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, yes, I'm getting new choppers. Yes, pork chops will make it better. Absolutely. And I'll make air-fried potatoes, since I got potatoes sliced up in the fridge. And then we had green beans with our meatloaf last night, so maybe tonight we'll have... Maybe I'll just make garlic, carrots, and potatoes. Hey, Natasha B. How are you? Me and you. Hey, Angie. How are you? Hi, Black Rock. How's it going? Well, these aren't the greatest apples in the world. They're practically mush. So, let's see if I can get $8 worth of dried apples out of them. Hey, Lisa Allen from Texas. Getting a little work done so my week isn't crazy. My week is always crazy at this time of year. But to tell you something, it's November. And don't forget, I've only got 3 Canadian people on my Canadian list for the seed exchange. So I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get more Canadians. I need at least 6 more Canadians on the list. Cut open, darn ya. Yeah, I'll just make garlic, carrots, and potatoes. It means I'm pissed off because it means opening a jar of my carrots that I just canned. And because I was counting on getting another bag of carrots, but we'll wait and see. I want to be, carrots is something we can eat 3 times a week. And so 63 jars, ideally, I would want, 150 jars, but I don't think I have that much shelf space or that much stamina. Made that carrot souffle again today. Matt and I both really like it. Oh, awesome. That's Corey's recipe, wasn't it? Seashell, can you put up the video for the seed exchange for folks in here? Yeesh. Big long hair, and it ain't mine because it ain't gray. Yeah, I've got probably 20 Americans right now so far. And remember, we just started this. But you have until the midnight on the 14th. In other words, it closes after midnight on the 14th. It's closed on the 15th. So get it in by the end of day on the 14th so that I can start the lists. I got a little fire going today because it's quite chilly. It's quite chilly. And then after the seed exchange closes and American Thanksgiving is over, because ours was over a month ago, we'll put up the tree, the big tree, in the office. I still have some cleaning up to do in there and some adjustments to make, but 1 year onions include me in the can. I can't include you, honey. You'll have to go to the link that Seashell just posted, Paula, and get the details there, because you have to email me at a specific email address to take part so that I don't miss anybody. Canadians have their own list and Americans have their own, like Canadians have their own email address and Americans have theirs, right? So no tier onions, stupid automatic correct. Well, you know what? My candles work on that. My candles work for no tier onions. Why would I breed the best part out? Why would I give an onion that takes the best part out, which is the pungency? You want onions for pungency, right? So, but I put 2 candles going, and that is good enough for me. I think your gray hair is gorgeous. Well, thank you, Natasha. Oh, I gotta tell you. Did I tell you this yesterday about the lady in Costco? I walked in and on Friday, and she was sitting on the base of a sign inside the door, and she was talking to somebody. She was talking to somebody who was standing right there, and I walked in, and her hair was so vibrant, purple. And not just vibrant, it had tones, right? Vibrant fuchsia purple, and she was all dressed in deep royal purple. And I just stopped dead, and I went, wow! And she looked at me, I said, you're beautiful. And she said, thank you. I said, you're just so purpley. And she said, and I had my purple jacket on and my purple purse, and I had my purple wallet out because I was getting my Costco card out. And she said, and I just happen to be your favorite color today. I said, absolutely. Thank you very much. You made my day. Okay, Paula, thank you. Okay. I'm not really checking I check only to see how many people are there, but I'm not really, I'm not really, I'm not really doing anything with them until the end of the date, right? If you get if you send in your email and it comes back with, I'm sorry, this is closed, then you missed it. So, you know, don't go any later than the 14th of November. I'm reaching for my apple slicer. And it's not here. My hands are not happy about all this peeling and cutting, but I want it in slices to dehydrate. Evening all, it's bonfire night here in the UK. Isn't that Guy Fawkes Day? Isn't that Guy Fawkes Day? The village ones were yesterday, so glad I don't have a scared little furry owner needing to be comforted. Gracie loves fireworks. When they're going off at the back of the coach, there was a time we could watch them from the back of the coach at the races, and we'd be laying on the bed watching out the back window, and Gracie'd be right there with us, going, "Whoa, whoa, look at that!" She's such a smart dog. Hi, yellow bird. We haven't gone hunting yet. Our hunting season isn't until, I think, next weekend is rifle opening. I'm not sure. So we'll see. I will have to try the candles when I chop the bag I bought. Have a great night. Absolutely, Wilma. Almost called you William. Absolutely, Wilma. I just light 2 candles. 2 just regular emergency candles. And I keep them within like a 1.5 feet of where I'm chopping, and it works. Get them going first before you start chopping, right? Get them going quite nice, and then start chopping. And I'll be doing that after this. I'm having a heck of a time with these apples. Oh, that daddy? Hey, baby. Live streaming. How's things going? I got a fire going. It's quite chilly out, eh?
It's starting to snow.
It's starting to snow.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers. Arthur says I'm supposed to say cheese and rice.
I wish we had some cheese and crackers.
Well, we don't. We got cheese.
Why would you say that?
No, I don't. Never mind, Howie. It's just an Arthur thing. Are you done for the day?
Yeah, I'm totally lost.
All desire to work? Well, it is Sunday, darling.
Friday is the bulk waste day. I'm going to drag some stuff up there.
This week? Later this week?
No, I'm going to have to do it now because it's going to be pitch black when I get home.
No, it's pitch black when you get home before. It's going to be lighter when you get home.
What?
Yeah, it's darker in the morning. We get up in the pitch black and you get an extra day of sunlight. That's why it's Eastern Standard
okay,
Time.
so I might have a little bit.
You might have a little bit of a leeway there.
'Cause I don't have energy right now. My thumbs.
Yeah. Well, do me a favor before you get all comfy. Grab me the pork chops out of the freezer in the pantry. They're sitting right on top of everything. These apples aren't the greatest. They won't work with my peeler, but, I mean, there'll be enough here for me to dehydrate for pies.
Okay. I'm going to go shut stuff off 'cause
Okay, sweetheart.
I'm exhausted.
Well, you know what? How many times you been up and down that ladder today?
One too many.
Exactly. Time to have a shower and put your feet up. Trim your mustache so I can kiss your lips and not a face full of fur. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yes?
Yep. Happy birthday, sweet Renita. Happy birthday to you. Make sure I get all the peels. And I don't care if there's a little bit of bruising on it because that's just the sweeter part, right? Hey, Trudy. Yeah, I'm going to be 60 in January. I don't get it. You know, but then it's just a number, right? Like, I look at me and my brother Bob, and we're the two youngest in the family, but we have the most ill health when it comes to soft tissue damage and bone loss and arthritis and stuff from heavy metal poisoning when we were kids. Because we were going to the school at ground zero of where all this shit was going on. Oh, well, there you go. I like to sing happy birthday to people. My kids say the bruises are patches. Yep. That's okay. I get this basket done. I'll be able to get it in the this dehydrator. My London Sunshine dehydrator. Let's cut this part of this apple right off before I try and peel it. See, they look nice, eh? Once you cut the spots off, but they're getting soft. 66 in December. Hey, Julie. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Carmen. Bruce, they're patches. Well, you know, that's the sweetest part if you can do it without them raw. Get it done before they go too soft to cut. Gracie, what are you doing smelling Daddy's coat? Eh? Bev, read me and you acres. Can't you copy and paste it for me? I can't find it, honey. There's too many. Okay. I just watched your Seeds of Hope video. I'll share it with some Canadian YouTubers I know. I'll email you soon. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you got Jeremy and Carmela on there, send it to them too, because I know since my email or since my Facebook has gotten crapped so many times, I don't have anybody's email address anymore. Hey, Diane, how are you? My gosh, these are soft. Howie may be taking them out to feed the deer. But you know what? Even if I get a couple of jars full, I'll be happy. Ow. I got a piece of glass in my big toe that I can't get at. I have no tweezers, and Howie's got bare paws, so he's no help. So I'll just have to wait for it to work its way out like a sliver. I got a nick on my thumb from the peeler. And so every time I stick the apples in the lemon water, it's like, Whose birthday? When was your birthday, Carmen? On November 29th. Okay, well, remind me, folks, and we'll sing. What? No. You want a piece of apple? Want you a piece of apple? It's an apple, you dope. All right. Soft enough even for my teeth. Here we go. Here we go. Don't you have any type of drawing salve to put on your toe? No. It'll come out. Probably with my next shower. It's just a tiny piece. I hate getting glass on my feet. I keep my floors swept. But you know, when you have a pie plate explosion in your kitchen, eventually you find a piece of glass in your toe, right? Better? That you can put them in your coffee box, and then you'll remember to take them out. Oh, Daddy's, oh, she's got this, she's got her rope. I don't think Daddy's gonna want to pull on the rope, baby. Oh my God.
Give me that rope.
Give Daddy that rope. She's like, stick a plaster. You mean like a Band-Aid? Bacon where the glass is bandaged to bed should be out in the morning. I don't have any bacon. Not thawed, and I wouldn't waste it on my toe. I'll just let the glass come out on its own.
Make a bread and milk poultice.
Maybe a bread and milk poultice. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, dear. Never thought of that.
Girls don't find you handsome, you should at least find you handy.
If they don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. That's right. Guess what, though? Let me see.
Yeah, your Band-Aid didn't work.
Oh, well, have a shower and let it air, and then, you know, leave it to the air. I'm lucky. My man is handsome and handy. Put a piece of, okay. Yes, a Band-Aid plaster is UK name for him. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a Band-Aid on it. A little tiny piece of bread soaked in hot milk. And I'll put it on with a couple of sticking plasters, as you call them. And before I go to bed tonight. What time is it? Oh, no, that's not the right time. 2 in the afternoon. So what are your plans, dear?
Nothing.
You gonna watch TV?
I'm gonna watch some telly and relax.
You gonna watch telly downstairs until I'm ready?
What I have to do.
Well, I'm streaming, and I'm gonna stream to my Life at the Wolfies next too. It was solar flares. It isn't our data, because I checked our data and we're not even 1/3 used. So
That's for this month, though. What about last month?
no, honey, it's solar flares. We haven't gone over at all. Ever. It was solar flares that was causing the audio interruption yesterday. Hey, Practically Creative. How are you? Hi, Chanel, Debbie Bolton, Mary Lindsay, Alice Silva. And if I've forgotten you, please stick your hand up and I will say hello. Yep. We're lucky girls, Alice. That we are. Maybe, just maybe, I'll make an apple pie this week if the green tomato bread gets eaten up. And if my carrot bread hasn't gone moldy, it's in a tin in the fridge. It shouldn't have. Chin chin. Pip pip. Oh. Second cup of tea of the day. Oh, there she goes. I hope you didn't just walk by in your underwear. The hallway's on the camera.
Is it?
Howie, I'm not kidding. Look. Stick your head around. Look, you can see the hallway, the bathroom door, everything. I hope you weren't wagging things around out there.
I just wandered across with my underwear.
Hi, Angie. How are you? Yes, he did. Hi, Joe.
Oops.
You're an exhibitionist, I think.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, I know you didn't do it on purpose, but next time I'm live streaming, ask if...
You always have it pointed in a different direction than...
No, I always have it pointed right here. Sexy, Katrina. Yeah, his old cowboy droopy gray underwear. No, they're not white that turned gray. They're actually gray.
Well, I have some pretty.
Well, we don't want to hear about your underwear collection, Howie. We really
Christmas is
don't.
coming.
Christmas is coming. Socks, underwear, and jeans.
Eat.
There's a piece of meatloaf left.
There is.
I gave a little sliver to Gracie because when she came in this morning, when I put her out and she came back in, she looked at her food bowl and then she walked over to the fridge and she stopped and looked at the fridge door and I said, "You're right, I promised you meatloaf today." I had to give her a piece because I promised. Right? Well, that's what happens when it's, you get live. I was going to, no, he did not realize he was on camera.
No, I did not.
You know.
You usually have it pointed directly at food.
No,
Which
no,
one?
when I'm live streaming, right there,
This
look.
one.
No, this
I
one's
didn't
pointed.
know it was that one. I
I'm
thought it
live
was this
there.
one.
No.
I didn't know that.
I told you I was live. So you can see the bathroom door in the hall. I hope you didn't rip off your underwear or anything
No,
there.
I did not. I apologize.
It's okay to open my eye yet? Yes. Yes, he's now in his comfies and t-shirt.
That's funny.
That's funny. Do you want to have blueberry pancakes for Brecky
Sure.
tomorrow? I don't make them breakfast. I used to make them big breakfast on the weekend, and now I make a breakfast every day of the week, whether it's cereal one day and then like pancakes or scrambled eggs the next. So we got blueberries at Costco, so we haven't had blueberry pancakes in a long time. Long time, eh, dear? I wasn't paying $15 for a bag at Maxi. I don't even want to talk about grocery prices right now. It's pissing me off, and I'm anxious now because I wanted another bag of carrots, and there aren't any.
There could be more. It's way different. Just wasn't yesterday.
All right, I'm gonna put these. Crap. Could you move my purse, sweetheart? Like just put it on the floor over there. Oh yeah, the compost has to go out, eh?
Where?
Just put it over there. Just put it over there. Thank you, sweetheart.
You want it hanging out?
Yeah, okay. Okay, that would be good. All right, folks, I gotta maneuver things here for a minute. You're such a doofus. I love you so much, Howie. You know what? After 33 years, we can still laugh at and with each other. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, now, let's see. Honey, one more thing. What? Can you push the dehydrator over here? I'm gonna shake these because I sweep afterwards. Just slide it this way. Nope. Whoa. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Now. All right. So we are going to dehydrate apples. Once we get the carrot stuff off them. In our London Sunshine dehydrator. Yes, I always have to sweep before and after a live stream when I'm working at the island. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, you can tell I already swept once. Well, maybe you can't tell now.
I'll keep the TV though. We're gonna stand here for now.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate your company, actually. I just don't like disrupting your TV watching by saying, "Can you turn that down?"
Gracie likes my chair.
What?
Gracie would rather me stay up there.
That's true. You got to have your snuggle time with Gracie. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to close this for the moment. And I'm going to take, better wipe this off. Wipe this. I'm taking the fruit leather tray and I'm going to put the apples on it. Why? Because it has edges. So then, let's get these over here. Let's move my tea out of the way. It's all about camera angles, guys. And I'm going to lay apples right on top of this tray here. Sans seeds. Right on top of the fruit leather tray. And they'll go all the way to the edges. Give it a shake. Because this actually has a lip on it so that the apples won't run off the sides when I do this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to invert it over top. And then I'm going to go like this. Cross your fingers. That didn't work. That did not work. Hoy vey. Oh well. There's no shortcuts when doing things right. Now I got apples all over the floor. Yeah, well, live and learn. We'd never learn anything if we didn't try things, right, dear? We'd never learn a new way of doing things if we didn't try things. All right. So I'm actually going to put a piece of paper towel in the fruit leather tray, and I'm going to put it in the bottom of the dehydrator. That's what I get for trying to cut corners. Just to soak up any liquid. Because that was just all this peeling and it's only like 1.5, 2 trays. Okay, let's get this in there. We're just having a day of oopsies, aren't we? Let's see. There we go. Let's do another one. I'm surprised Gracie didn't come running when the apples hit the floor. No, she's got her daddy, and daddy has a meatloaf sandwich. Meatloaf sandwiches trump apples every time. So, there's a piece of skin. All that peeling was 2 trays. Well, you know what? I may not have to pull the big one out because these aren't very big bags of apples, eh, dear? They're only about 30 pounds. Give this a shake. Lay it all out. If I hear much more Hamas in Israel, I'm going to blow a gasket. But you're keeping it low, so I appreciate that. Okay. Rinse this into the dehydrator. I'm not going to start it right away because we want them all drying at the same time. Okay, so let's get back to work here. Oi! I'm going to finish these apples and then I'm going to go out and get more. And I'm going to start a new live stream on Life with the Wolfies. I don't like it to go past an hour. Okay, let's put this down for the cutting board. We have to pay the bread tax to the dog every time we make a sandwich. Oh, no. She tried that. But the bread tax is in the morning. When I'm making him his sandwiches, she gets a crust. She gets the heel. And then the next morning, she gets the other heel. That's it. That's all. Okay, back to peeling and cutting. My dad watched all the news channels at once. It was horrible. When I moved out, I never watched cable TV again. Now I'm a prepper people. I watch prepper people. I don't really watch TV. I watch Netflix and Amazon, but I don't watch, I watch those things. I don't really watch bread tax. Yeah, absolutely. Did you pay your bread tax to the dog?
Of course.
What are you looking for?
My phone.
Look in the bathroom. Look in the bathroom. Do you want me to slice you an apple, honey? A nice one? An ambrosia one? Okay. This appealing live stream. Oh, Seashell, you're so funny. Try adding some cheese to that meatloaf sandwich and mayo. No, he doesn't need any more.
I already hit the mayo on it.
You already put the mayo on it. I think, do we have a pack of bacon left?
I have no idea.
Because I want to make a mac and cheese casserole this week. Tomorrow it's going to be spaghetti. Because I'm working tomorrow. I watch a few news channels, but I only watch for specific things, yeah. When they start going on and on, like I knew as soon as Israel responded with force to Hamas, I knew eventually they're going to start blaming Israel for the people getting killed. And this is my opinion. Those people in the Gaza Strip, they voted Hamas in. Am I correct, dear?
Once upon a time, yeah.
They have voted them in. The fact that their government has turned on them, which is a pretty consistent thing these days, the fact that their government has turned on them and is using people as human shields that's the price they paid. Is it right? No. But you can't call for a ceasefire with Israel if Hamas is not going to honor it also. Do you understand? To get humanitarian aid in. And the last I looked, I saw people cheering. I saw one clip where Palestinians, I'm getting it right? Palestinians were hitting people that were huddled down in the back of a pickup truck, hitting them with boards and yeah, free Palestine. Free Palestine from what? From Israel? That means you want to wipe Israel off the map. Free Palestine from what? Hamas? I don't hear them saying that. So where do you think their actual sympathies lie? So I'm sorry, you can't. If they're not going to work together on a ceasefire for humanitarian aid, what are they supposed to do? That's all I'm saying. But I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on about it, or else it's going to end up in a rumble. I don't want to talk about politics. Tomorrow is a big day for Canada. Because the provinces, what's happening tomorrow, dear, in the House of Commons? Or the Parliament? The House of Commons, whatever's going on is they're going to ask Trudeau, everybody's going to go forward and say, Trudeau, you cannot just give the Atlantic provinces a carbon tax rebate and not the rest of the country. And if he does give it to the rest of the country, he's going to look like an idiot either way. Either he's only going to give it to a few provinces, or he's going to give it to all the provinces, and that just proves that his carbon tax is bullcrap. Just saying, I can't say any more because I've said too many Q words. I don't watch it, Kelsey. I don't. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't want the powers that be pulling my channel because I told the friggin' truth. Anyway, folks, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to shut this camera off. And I'll be back in about 15 minutes. I've got to go and get more apples and wash them. And then I'm going to set up for Life with the Wolfies, okay? So, I had to start because we had issues with store-bought kibble. Yeah, Gracie eats, there's only one food she can eat. And she still has to have a half a Benadryl at night. Most nights. So, anyway, take care. God bless. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we'll see you over on Life with the Wolfies. I'll post it on Facebook. I'll post it on Twitter. And I'll post it on Gab. I'll see you over there in about 15, 20 minutes once I've got my apples done, brought in and washed. All right? You guys got to be closer than this. This is not conducive. Oh! Ow, my knees. I did so much walking on Friday. May be good for me, but doesn't mean I don't pay for it. Take care. God bless. I'll see you guys on Life with the Wolfies.